Hello, my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to your reading of guidance at this time with Blair at the Oracle of Atlantis. So, we are going to dive into the Dreams of Gaia Tarot to see what's going on in your current situation. Then, we're going to get some guidance from the Angels of Atlantis, as well as the next phase or step on your journey with the Native Spirit Oracle. So I hope you're doing well out there. The card that wanted to come out, the energy for you at this time, we have the energy of the Father. So there may be some energies that need to be resolved with a father. You may be becoming a father yourself. When the Father appears in the present position, it symbolizes the need to step up, take charge, and lead the way. If you are the head of the household, there are certain responsibilities that come with that position. If your position is one that involves children, it is your responsibility to set a good and positive example. Guide them, instruct them, and inspire confidence within them. This is not the time to burden those in your care or charge with your troubles, or children in your care with adult issues. Now is one of those times when you have to carry your burdens alone or share them with someone who is in a real position to help you. If your choice is to delegate, you'll do the best by playing an active role in overseeing progress and making sure everything runs smoothly. The Father card says that you are the teacher and guide, and those in your charge have less experience and understanding. Therefore, understand that if you do choose to delegate and something goes awry, you are ultimately responsible for the outcome. The buck stops with you. If there are details or information that you need to provide in order to fulfill an obligation or responsibility to others, now is the time to get everything in order. For some of you out there may be complications as well when it comes to a father energy. You may not have had a great relationship with your own father, or your father may have not even been present. We do have, as your advice, communion, so this is kind of connecting to your faith, seeing from a different perspective, perhaps enhancing your spiritual practices, meditation, connecting with Earth. So let's see, with the Mermaid Tarot, clarify the energy of the Father for Capricorn. What is this Father energy? So we have the Queen of Wands showing up, and the Queen of Wands asks that you be productive, to put the energy and work in to whatever situation is transpiring, much like the Father is suggesting that you are the leader of those around you at this time. So the Queen of Wands, embracing your leadership roles. And then we have the card of Death, which is like death and rebirth. So I will say, with the Father card, one of the things this card actually does speak about is if you are if you are a father or a parent and have children, and you come home from work and complain about your day a lot, this can actually cause a lot of fear and insecurity within your children, and can actually confuse them and end up causing a lot of addictions or trauma-based responses later on in their lives. If you yourself are suffering, there definitely could be issues with a father figure or parental figure in general. But by working through this energy with the Queen of Wands, this power, determination, this active energy, which is very much the masculine energy, there's a change here. There's like the death of the old, an awakening of a new cycle or new pattern or beginning for you, viewer. So your advice from Atlantis, we have communion. There is, in all three of your oracle cards, I guess this is a tarot card, but they're all green. So I would really suggest working with and healing the heart chakra. There are plenty of meditations on YouTube to do this. Communion, Raphael's oracle reminds you of the great Islamic tradition of Hajj, an annual pilgrimage to Mecca where pilgrims celebrate a communion with their earthly brothers and sisters in face of the divine. The objective is the twofold rite of collective petition and praise of the divine. Therefore, observe where communion is not apparent in your life. Know that the source is within you, ever present and all wise, wishing you to revel to reveal the joy of your heart, of your life in your heart, which possesses true insight. Chant Om 3 times to align with the communion of the holy angels, and Raphael will show you the way. So Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. So take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, you're going to chant Om in your heart space. So deep breath in. Om. And as you're feeling the vibration, you should feel it kind of in the center of your chest, in the middle of your pectorals. Deep breath in. Om. Another deep breath in. Om. We'll do one more time. I know it did suggest 3 times chanting this. You can chant this anytime you need to feel communion within your heart to connect to the divine. But the heart chakra technically is the 4th chakra, right? So what is the divine trying to commune with you through the father energy for Capricorn? There's new truth, new insights, new clarity coming through. With the Ace of Swords. This can also speak of connecting to energetic cords. So this is, like I was kind of mentioning, for some of you out there, if you had like a bad relationship with a father figure, you may need to cut cords to that energy to know that. I mean, if you had a bad relationship with your father, one thing you can understand, or even if you didn't even have a father, is they have their own cycles, their own energy that they work through, and it's not necessarily about you, right? But the Ace of Swords is the element of air itself, which is said to be the heart chakra's energy, the element of air. So cleansing with air. You may even like to do a smudging ceremony, but whatever this is, there's through communion, through your spirituality, there's going to be insights that come to you. And the underlying energy, you have the Ace of Cups. So this is like emotional fulfillment, the energy of water. So there may even be some tears shed, some emotions realized and acknowledged. Then you have the Chariot card, which is basically getting your subconscious and conscious mind in balance. So you're healing subconscious energies through this death and rebirth, which then translates into your conscious mind and how you participate in your own life. Then you have the 4 of Wands, which is a cause for celebration. It could be marriage. That's not going to apply to everyone. But the 4 of Wands is a card of celebration. It's also a karmic gateway. So what you put in, you will get back. We do have the High Priestess's energy, strength and stability. With the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Lovers, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles of reciprocity with the 10 of Swords. So with this, I'm kind of getting this energy of, through tapping into your own intuition, working with one's own emotions, there will be a death and a rebirth. Something will come to an end by honoring and loving yourself through this process. You have the Empress, which is the divine feminine, the divine mother. The 4 of Pentacles is asking you to love yourself through this process. While the Lover's card here is actually asking you to honor your authentic self. Not to try to be like others, but to love you, your process. You will have new insights into who you are and deeper understanding. Then you have the 3 of Pentacles. So there may be advice coming from all sorts of types of people. So the 3 of Pentacles speaks of people being smarter as well as a little more naive than you. So people on different levels offering different perspectives that help you gain clarity. And then you step into this magician energy. There may be a bit of a battle going on here with the Two of Swords. But this could also be a debate. It could be the energy of your light and shadow, right? You're kind of like sorting through or finding yourself perhaps at this time. And it's all a process. One day you may feel on top of the world, like you got your stuff together, you understand yourself, you're loving yourself. And then the next day or a couple days later, you could feel like you're falling apart all over again. But this is all it's part of the process of your own transformation here. Releasing of the old. Because there definitely may be things hindering your potential, and it could even just be fears, insecurities, traumatic events of the past that have kind of put like blocks in your path that may be holding you back. This definitely can be connected to your own self-worth. You may want to check out Cancer's reading if you have any Cancer placements in your charts. Cancer I do see as your opposite energy. Cancer is the High Priestess's energy, and it is also the Divine Mother of nurturing. So having compassion for one's self and emotions. Now, from the Native Spirit Oracle, the next step or journey, we have nature spirits. So connecting with nature will definitely bring a sense of calm to your reality. Joy, delight, peaks of carefree abandon, living wildly, magically, and free. Be open to the wonders of the universe flooding into your life. Innocence and delight are abounding. Happiness is on its way. Almost every indigenous culture recounts stories of fairies, often called little people and nature spirits. Although some of these fairies act in protection of their wild lands and should be treated with care and respect, most often they bring blessings and delight to all in their realm. If the Nature Spirits card chooses you, then welcome to a wellspring of joy and magic. Beneath the surface, mystical interventions are occurring in your life. Relax, all is well. Even taking a few moments of stillness in the natural world can help you attune to the world of the little people and nature spirits. If you see a small flash of light or a movement of a leaf on a windless day, these are often signs that the wee folk are near. So this could be even just going for walks in nature and stillness and quietness and observing nature around you can have a way of really calming and relaxing the mind, body, and soul. So let's take a look at the future outcome for you, Capricorn. What's in store for the future of Capricorn? Ooh, we have the King of Cups showing up. So it's almost like mastering emotions, heart and soul. Future. What's in store in the future for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mars. Capricorn energy. Ooh, love. Damn. So we have the Ace of Wands. You've had 3 aces. The only ace that hasn't showed up is the Ace of Pentacles, but the irony is all 3 of these elements add up to the Ace of Pentacles. So you have the Ace of Fire, you had the Ace of Air coming out, and you had the Ace of Water. So fire, air, and water create earth, a physical, tangible reality. But the Ace of Wands sparks a passionate, new, and exciting beginning. We have the Hermit card. So don't forget to look inward. The Hermit card is taking time in rest and solitude to yourself. Like a hermit going into its crab, right? Not being around people, taking time to yourself, disconnecting from social media to explore your thoughts and feelings. So in the future, this is going to be very important, which is why the nature spirits are coming out, connecting to nature and communion, your heart and soul, your intuition. Then you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about hard work and dedication, putting that work back into yourself as well. And eventually, you become the Emperor. which is basically the master of his domain. This is the divine masculine, right? These energies are very kind of similar. So you're stepping very much into your like masculine ambition and drive and willpower. But a lot of your internal work needs to be done as well with the hermit and nature and communion, connecting to your spiritual faith. So you did have the Empress and the Emperor coming out, right? So this is the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you. So basically the mother and father both create us, right? So they are typically our main influences. So we have a balance, and it's bringing those into sync, into harmony within ourselves to create a stable reality. Oh, damn, he showed up. So the underlying energy, we do have the Queen of Wands. She is clear, precise. She's clear-minded. She's able to make precise decisions, which you will be able to do by grounding yourself in nature and taking time to connect with yourself, to commune with your higher self, God, the creator, your angels, ancestors, whatever you believe in, which will give you a great emotional maturity. Some of you may be drawn to the water. Water has a very beautiful way of cleansing and relaxing oneself to get in tune with our emotions and intuition. Then you have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, which did come out earlier, but the Knight of Swords is like seeing something and being able to move forward with drive, passion, purpose, because you understand something very clearly. There may be people that do not like your ascension with the Seven of Wands. There may be people that feel kind of like defensive about, you may, through this energy, you may have like boundaries and more respect for yourself as an individual and other people. So you're not going to be necessarily naive and just do what other people want, right? You're going to choose what's best for you and the people around you. You have the King of Wands as well. The King of Wands is a leader. He protects those in his care. There's a lot of father energy here, like protector, provider type of energy. So if you're not confident in that energy, it's almost like this reading and your guardian angels are really suggesting that you need to give yourself perhaps a little bit more credit here, but you may also need to have a little bit more fun. You know what they say about all work and no play, right? You have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups in this deck actually speaks about learning to water scry, to divinate through water. So you may actually, if you go near a body of water, you may actually get images through the water, or may hear things through nature, through the wind, through your own intuition. But this is also a card to honor the inner child within, to have fun, to take care of your own emotional needs, to enjoy the journey. We have the Fool card. So you will be coming out of any like deeper emotions stronger and more capable. The Fool is a brand new beginning. It's a fresh perspective. It's a new lease on life. But you do have the Four of Swords here. So meditation is going to be very beneficial for you. This is going to help with your success on your journey with the Six of Wands, especially when it comes to any sadness lingering. Perhaps there's yearning, grieving of some sort. Some of you may even have recently lost a father and maybe actually grieving them. So grief can be a very long process, right? It's not easy to transition from one state of being to the next, whether it's within your own self, whether it's with people or situations, jobs, whatever the case may be. It definitely could be, for some of you, definitely leaving a job here with the Emperor. You may even lose a job. But if this happens, there's a need to examine perhaps why you lost a job. I mean, did you do something completely wrong to lose that job? And that may be something you have to change about yourself. But if you've lost a job for no other reason than perhaps they were just letting people go, or it was time to move on, then it's like spirit kind of pushing you in a new direction, right? You do have this Ace of Wands in the future with this new passion. There may be something better suited for you. So let's pull you a closing message with the language of flowers. What is the closing message for my dear Capricorn? Carnation, the white carnation. Devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. So the white carnation, much like the white lotus, is an opening of the mind. This could be a call to stop and smell the roses, but white typically represents a purification of one's own inner heart and soul here. So there's definitely purifying energies. You're cleansing, right? You did have the death card, which, if I can find it here, that's actually what it depicts in this particular death card. With death, there's always a rebirth, right? So as you can see in the card, there are mermaids and humans cleaning oil from the sea life, right? So they're cleaning and purifying the animal's energy so that they can live and breathe as they are supposed to, which is going to bring a great sense of balance and justice for you on your journey. This can also be a subtle hint with the nature realms and the heart chakra to make sure to take time to stop and smell the flowers, the roses, the carnations. I love the smell of carnations. You may even want to do this for yourself, especially if you're a single person. You may want to buy yourself flowers and just put them in a vase on your kitchen table or somewhere in your house. And when you walk by them, take time to actually just smell them. I know it sounds kind of whatever, but when you do it, the smell actually has a way of really calming the mind and bringing beauty and light into your life. So that is definitely a suggestion, as well as working with the heart chakra meditation. There's lots of heart chakra meditations on YouTube. Taking time to slow and focus on the breath, connecting with nature, is going to open many doorways for you. So that is the reading I have for you at this time, my Capricorns. I hope it resonates. If it does, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see your fine self next time. Many blessings. Live, love, and light. Take care.